Welcome to Louisiana Concrete Products. We're thrilled to have you join our team. Here we're going to take a few minutes to outline our company's safety orientation for new hires. We start with the company overview. Our company purpose is building the foundation of Louisiana in Louisiana. Our company core values are good people who are committed, passionate, honest, and hardworking. Do what you say. Take responsibility, fully deliver, no excuses, with a focus on quality. Team first. Embrace your role, embrace safety, and embrace accountability. Continuous improvement. Keep growing and keep learning. Ethical behavior is an essential part of your position with the company and is a personal responsibility that should be taken very seriously. We need and expect each employee to be accountable for their work and behavior, and to support the values, principles, and standards upon which the company's business reputation rests. This applies to all areas and activities of the company, especially where safety is concerned. For more details, please reference the company's Code of Conduct policy, which was provided during the onboarding process. We cannot stress enough that safety is a team effort. Louisiana Concrete Products recognizes that our staff drives the business. We will do everything possible to prevent workplace accidents and injuries, but we need your help. Providing a safe working environment is a team effort. Together, we can keep each other safe and healthy while we work. Employees must report to their supervisors any unsafe work practices or safety hazards encountered on the job, no matter how slight. Next, we want to provide an overview of company safety principles. Accidents are preventable through the practice of effective safety and health control policies and programs. LCP will comply with all safety and health regulations that apply to the course and scope of operations. Everyone's goal must be to constantly improve safety awareness and prevent accidents and injuries. Employees are responsible for following safe work practices and company rules at all times, and for complying with the OSHA Hazard Communication Standard. Management is committed to providing all of the resources necessary to create a safe work environment and will work to establish lines of communication with employees where safety and health are concerned. Management and supervisors at LCP will monitor company health and safety performance and the working environment and conditions to ensure that a safe work environment is achieved. Remember, safety is a team effort. For more details, please reference the company's employee handbook as well as any safety-related documents that have been distributed to employees. One of the most important ways to keep yourself and others safe is to wear the right personal protective equipment. The company requires all employees to wear PPE as required by their job duties, and below are some examples: hard hat, safety vest, safety glasses, welding gloves, hearing protection. PPE is not to be used and will not be used as a substitute for safe work practices, machine guards, or other controls designed by equipment manufacturers or other engineering sources. PPE is to be used in conjunction with these controls to increase employee protection. For more details, please reference the company's PPE issuance document. Consistent with its commitment to employee safety, the company is committed to maintaining a drug and alcohol-free workplace. Being under the influence of alcohol, illegal drugs, or other impairing substances while on the job may pose a serious health and safety risk to others and will not be tolerated. The company expressly prohibits employees from engaging in the following activities when they are on duty, conducting company business, or on company property, whether or not they are working. The use, abuse, or being under the influence of alcohol, illegal drugs, or other impairing substances. An employee whose blood alcohol level is over 0.04% while on the LCP premises during working hours or while conducting the company's business is in violation of the company's policy and subject to immediate discharge or termination. All employees must report to their immediate supervisor the use of any medically prescribed or authorized drugs or substances, including over-the-counter or off-the-shelf medication, that can impair or lessen job performance. The presence in the body, possession, sale, purchase, transfer, marketing, or transit of any illegal or unauthorized drug, including prescription medication that is not prescribed to the individual, or drug-related paraphernalia. The illegal use or abuse of prescription drugs. For more details, please see the Employee Handbook. The Stop Work Authority process involves a stop, notify, correct, and resume approach for the resolution of a perceived unsafe condition, act, error, omission, or lack of understanding that could result in an undesirable event. All employees have the authority and obligation to stop any task or operation where concerns or questions regarding the control of health, safety, or environmental risks exist. Any form of retribution or intimidation directed at any individual or company for exercising their right to issue a stop work authority will not be tolerated by Louisiana Concrete Products. LCP is committed to enforcing all health and safety guidelines to avoid accidents and expects employees to comply. However, accidents may still occur. All accidents must be reported in a timely manner so that they can be investigated properly and so that preventative measures can be reviewed and reinforced. If you witness or are involved in an accident, you must report it immediately to your supervisor. Accident examples include fatalities, damage to any of the senses, incapacitation or dislocation of limbs that hinder functionality or movement, damage to the skin, blows or injuries to the spine, back, or ribs, harm to the nervous system or loss of consciousness through electrocution, hypothermia, etc., poisoning, contamination from hazardous substances or transmission of diseases, any other injury that requires hospitalization or medical care. Accident examples that may not involve injuries or victims, but could still be potentially dangerous and need to be reported immediately include explosions, slippery surfaces, water or gas leaks, inadequate insulation of circuits. Next, we'll talk about hazard communication. All Louisiana Concrete Products employees have a right to know what chemicals they work with, what the hazards are, and how to handle them safely. Safety data sheets are documents provided by the supplier of a chemical. SDSs detail the chemical contents, associated hazards, and general safe handling guidelines. The SDS collection is in J. Potter's office. Employees are free to utilize the SDSs as needed. General rules for handling chemicals are: read all label warnings and instructions, follow instructions for quantity, more is not better, minimize contact with chemicals, Use double layer cloths or gloves to protect your skin and keep your face clear of the area to reduce inhalation. Always wash your hands after handling chemicals. If a chemical enters your eye or eyes, immediately hold open the injured eye and rinse it with clean, cool water for 15 minutes. Then be sure to report the injury immediately to your supervisor. Any questions or concerns regarding chemicals should be reported to the LCP Safety Director, Carl Wilson. Back injuries can be very disabling, but many back injuries can be avoided by following the basics of good lifting. Bend from the knees. Before attempting the lift, warm up by stretching. Maintain good back posture and overall body conditioning. Develop a lifting plan, clear your path. Size up the load before you lift. Test by lifting one of the corners or by pushing. Use lifting equipment whenever feasible, especially when the object is over 50 pounds. When lifting equipment is not feasible, use a two-person team to lift for objects over 50 pounds. When performing the lift, place your feet close to the object and center yourself over the load. Get a good hand hold and lift straight up, smoothly, and let your legs do the work, not your back. Avoid overreaching or stretching to pick up or set down a load. Do not twist or turn your body once you have made the lift. Set the load down properly. Always push, not pull the object when possible. Next, we provide safety guidelines for general equipment operation. Always wear your hard hat. If your equipment has a seatbelt, wear it. If you cannot see behind you, get someone to help you back up. No riding in the bed of a pickup truck. Always set your parking brakes. When repairs are necessary on hydraulic equipment, be sure it is blocked up before getting under it. Check all hoses on air compressors to see that they are secure. Make sure that a fire extinguisher is present on all heavy equipment. Never walk underneath a crane when it is carrying a pile. Again, welcome aboard. We're happy you've joined us here at Louisiana Concrete Products, and we'll be counting on you to help us make safety a top priority for all. Remember, safety is a team effort.